Clodhoppers. This is Justin Kooker from Kooker Gehöft. We're doing a vlog on homesteading and farmsteading. So what is a clodhopper? A clodhopper is anybody that homesteads or farmsteads, gardens, basically anybody that grows their own food, whether it's livestock or vegetables, fruit, nuts, anything like that. So let's get started. I'm going to introduce you to all the animals, and our first animal is going to be our two goats that as long as I can find them, because they can kind of hide and lay back. By the way, that's one of our pear trees. It's nice and healthy. It's one of those that we can get pears from. We just haven't figured out when the best time is to pick them. So I'm actually going to switch the camera to face the other way so I can show you all these animals. Alright, and we're back. So I wasn't trying to confuse everyone, but here's two of our goats. Well, the only two we have. The one coming to me is Chief, and the further one is Astro. They're both Nigerian dwarfs, and we got them to clear out this back area in their pen that was getting full of weeds, and we were just wanting, we were going to get a female, but we decided to wait on her since we didn't have a pen for her, and we also wanted to breed, but they just weren't the right age at that time. So when we get a chance, we'll breed these two to a lady and hopefully get some babies to sell and more babies to clear out more of the acreage here, and also be able to get goat's milk if we choose to do goat's milk. I'm starting to show you the different chickens we have. We have 20 chickens here on the Gehöft. Some of the varieties we have are Buff Orpington, which there she is, got a black Astrolorp. Got several Welsumers. Got a lot of Golden Lace Wyandottes. Here's our black Copper Moran rooster. He's the only black Copper Moran we have. We also have some Rhode Island Reds. Mainly we're getting birds that lay eggs. We're not as worried about their size for meat at the present moment. We want to have chickens that have a different color of eggs, so like the light tans, the dark browns. Eventually we would like to get some olive eggers or Easter eggers, some that produce like light green or the bluish green color. Here's the rest of the goat's pen, as it has been, as you can see, cleared out completely, and back pasture behind them needs to be, but we just haven't got it fenced off correctly so that we can get them out there. Plus, Chief does not have a collar on him because he's very hard to get close to be able to put a collar on, and so we're hoping to get that on him so we can take him out on a leash and be able to put them out in the pasture and be able to get those weeds down. Here's Nala, our cat. She is a very friendly cat, but loves to catch mice, which is very good on the homestead, because we get mice quite a bit. Probably a couple times a month we see her with a mouse. Here's starting our rabbits. This one's Cece. She's a standard Rex and a Californian mix. Here's some standard Rexes. These three are actually going to be sold. because we have a lot of rabbits and we're trying to cut down on some of our feed expenses, so we're going to sell them. And they have 3 siblings, which I'm about to show you now. And those we're going to keep to keep the population of our rabbits going. Here they are. They don't have names yet, neither do the other 3. We also have Scarlet. She's a red New Zealand. We've had her the longest out of all of our rabbits. The one I'm about to show you is the mother of these 6 babies that we have, if you want to call them babies. Her name is Astrid. And they're acting like they're hungry because it's feeding time. We feed in the evenings because it makes it easier to feed everyone at the same time, and then when I feed the chickens in the evening, it makes it easier to get them up. So here's Vlad. He's he's one of the males we have. We have another male in the ones of the 3 little ones that we're going to keep. And those 2 are also standard Rexes. Let's see. I'll also show you the 2 dogs that we have. Got a plum tree over there. And we actually have a healthy apple tree. We had one that made it, one that didn't. I'll show you that real quick. We planted this last year and it's grown quite a bit. Let's see. This shoot right here has grown some, and this one started to grow some extra ones just this year, so it is healthy and growing good. We also had some peach trees out here in this part of the yard that didn't make it, along with another apple tree. Now here's our 2 dogs. The one right here is Trigger. This one's Colt. Trigger is a pit bull. Colt is a Great Pyrenees. And they just love being out here, guarding the property, having fun with each other, playing around. The reason why we have them in the pen while the chickens are out is because Trigger likes to kill chickens, and so we try to train him to not, but he still keeps on doing it. So during the day they get stuck in their pen. Some days they get to stay out longer than others. So yeah, it's a chore living on a homestead. So I'll show you. Oh, also in the front yard we have some thornless blackberries, and then also some other plum trees that we planted. Here's some loofah that my wife has planted and is producing very well, as you can see by that one. Also on that other side of that fence that I just came through, we have beans going, which beans love this area. Beans love this area of Texas because we cannot keep them controlled sometimes. Got some sweet potato going here in this area, along with some weeds. Got some beans there. Got some okra growing there. Some really good okra. We even have this tall one that's taller than I am, and I'm about 5'8". So yeah. Oop. And we also have this okra here, and then also, let me scoot over a little bit. Right there, we had a cucumber plant growing. It was a white Armenian cucumber, which we love those cucumbers. They are very tasty, very meaty. Doesn't take the seeds don't take up a lot of space in the cucumber, so you're getting more cucumber to seeds. At least I think so. I don't know if that's exactly true or not, but that's what I think. They are good in salads. They're good in tzatziki sauce, good in cucumber salads. We also have a couple tomato plants here that actually have not done so well. They produced earlier in the year, but a bug has gotten to them. And let me see if I can zoom in. There's one on... I don't know if you can see it, and my hand's not steady, so... And this fence is on. Don't know if you can see that, but it's a kind of a bug that looks like it has like armor plating on it, and it basically puts an enzyme in the tomato and it ends up killing off the tomato. So hopefully next year we can control that so that we can actually have some good tomatoes to make salsa and put in salads and just anything that we want to do with tomatoes. And by the way, yes, we do have an electric fence around our garden. We let our chickens free range, so it's one of those protective measures that we decided to go with so that we can keep our garden area going well. This is our compost area. We'll throw stuff out here like scraps from vegetables and stuff. Chickens like to go through it. Whatever they don't take, hopefully will turn into some good rich soil for next year. Oh, gotta go back this way because I forgot about, we have 2 cherry trees. One is right here. One's is on the other side of the garden area, but I have 2 other things over here. Got a fig tree going good right here. Yes, it does have weeds around, but it is flourishing well. We also have another fig tree on this side right here. It's not doing growing as quickly as the other one, but it is still doing well from when we planted it this year. And yes, we do have more roosters than we need, so we're going to be probably butchering some roosters here shortly. The black copper Moran rooster I showed you earlier, we're going to keep for sure, and then we'll butcher all the rest, because we don't need four roosters to 16 hens. So here's our other cherry tree, as I was saying. It's not looking as good, but we're hoping that we can get it to start growing back to the way it needs to and be able to get some cherries off of it in the next several years. So thank you for watching our video, and hopefully we'll be putting a lot more of these out in the near future. I didn't show you my son yet, but I'll probably try to throw that in at the back end because he's taking a nap right now. And when a 14-month-old is napping, you don't wake him. So we'll see you later, and God bless, and hope to see you subscribe to our channel. Bye. Hey Malachi. Malachi, look this way. Hi. Smile. Yeah. Come this way.